Greetings ladies and gentlefish, and in this video going to bring you a subscriber replay. This time we have got MajesticSpoon in his AMX 1375. He's here on Prokhorovka, or is it Fiery Salient? It's Fiery Salient! Fair enough. And for this replay I'd like you to play a little game. The game is called Guess How Much Assistance Damage He Gets. So, if memory serves, I believe Majestic had been trying to do Light Tank Mission 15 for either the Stug or the T-28 Heavy Tank concept, can't remember which. And he'd been trying for a while to get the thing done. You know, having several games that just missed out on it for one reason or another. So, we're here on Fiery Salient. I mean, this is one of those maps that is potentially amazing for spotting damage, because it's one of the few maps in the game that still has a really good passive spotting location left on it. And there's two ways of really scouting this map in a regular setup. You can either run along the mid-ridge, as you can see the enemy LTTB is doing, and as long as you're fast enough you can get a good amount of spotting done that way. Or you can try and move forward into those bushes just ahead of Majestic's current position, and if you can make it there, then if you can make it there and not get spotted, then you can get yourself an awful lot of assistance damage, depending of course on how many people are camping at the back of the map. These are the bushes I was referring to. So there's a pair of tigers, one Tiger 1 and one Tiger 2. There's a Hellcat as well. And that Tiger 2 is getting absolutely wrecked and is dead. That Tiger's stock, bless his little heart. Hellcat is getting smattered. Yes, Mr. Hellcat, you're being shot at. Yes, you should probably move. Yes, you are very, very, very screwed. And when you're doing this, the urge to pull the trigger and end that guy is very high, but resist that urge. You're here for the spotting. And when you're in such a strong position as this, you don't want to risk giving your position away by pulling the trigger. That would be the worst thing you could do in this sort of situation. Now, Majestic's team are actually 5-0 up. 3 of those kills are largely down to Majestic. If Majestic hadn't been here in this bush, there's a very good chance that both Tigers and the Hellcat would still be alive and kicking. And again, Majestic just moves forward a bush. He's got a sixth sense. We saw it go off earlier on. Ooh, he's found another tiger. Nom 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 nom. Tasty, tasty health. And the wonderful thing about this is he's picking up all this experience and all these credits for this assistance damage. And he's not wasting any credits by actually firing the gun. Now, of course, you could do that in, you know, any old light tank, really. Doesn't have to be the AMX 1375. I mean, the AMX 1375, I think, gets the best camo value of all the tier 7 light tanks. But, oh, he finally gets spotted, and there's a 4th Tiger. This time a Tiger 2 and an IS-3. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not take your top tier heavy tanks and camp on the 1 and 2 lines on Prokhorovka, because a well-played light tank will wreck your face, as is being aptly demonstrated here. IS-3 is now on fire and is now dead. LTTB! Oh, hello little light tank, how are you? Ooh, puts a shot into Majestic, but only takes off Majestic's track. KV-85 knocks out Majestic's driver, which is slightly suboptimal, but there we go. There's the KV-85 in question. And Majestic just moves up. He hasn't even bothered to put his driver back in yet. KV-85 is dead. ISU-152 is in the bleeding cap circle. He's not AFK. You can see him moving. He's just sitting there and taking it. Can I have teams like this against me, please? Because these guys are hopeless. T-44. Can you tell what's going to happen to him? Can you? Can you really? It all gets you know, a certain sense of grim inevitability eventually, doesn't it? And my bad, it wasn't Majestic's driver who was knocked out a short while ago, it was his gunner. My apologies. Now, it's just this SU-152, and if you look at the score screens, and you will do in a moment, you've got to feel sorry for this SU-152. Because he was one of the very few people on his team to do anything. There he is, he's fired. Looks like he might be using the 122 gun. Yeah, looks like a 122. Majestic takes a shot, no joy. Oh, SU's looking at Majestic. Do not want. 2 rounds left in the magazine. Majestic hasn't actually done a single point of regular damage himself yet. But he does manage to ninja a kill right at the very end. And that was the game. Yeah. So, guess how much assistance damage he got? Go on. Guess. So that was actually an ace tanker for Majestic. He also got the spotter ribbon for having at least 1,000 assistance damage. Not hugely surprising. And the patrol duty medal. Very nicely done. You can also see he got a lot of assistance damage on lots of people. Team score. 96 damage done, 1 kill, and 1,387 base experience. And if you look at the enemy team, you'll see what I mean about that SU-152. I mean, oh my god. ISU-152, 711 damage. KV-85, 527. Assortment of guys who did absolutely nothing. SU-152 did over 2k. Commiserations to this guy? Your team was terrible. But, on to the actual guesstimate. I would like you to guess, as I said, how much assistance damage Majestic did. How much? 3,000? 4,000? 5,000? How about 8,902? Yeah, he kind of blew Light Tank Mission 15 out of the water with that game. Gonna be honest. And just look at the profitability. I'll get my words out in a second over here. Repair costs, 2,500. Consumables, 3,000. That med-pack. Resupply ammunition, 545. On a tier 7 tank, he made a 62,000 credit profit by doing 96 damage. Because of that assistance damage. Without a daily double or anything like that, with a premium account, he made over 2,000 experience. That was a very nice game. Seriously, can I have enemy teams like that? Because they were just like, what, 6? Top tier, heavy tank, 5, whatever it was, sitting at the back of the map, doing nothing, on fiery salient, with an enemy light tank driver who isn't an idiot. I mean, that was messy. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that strange game. If you did, please feel free to catch some of my other videos and or subscribe to my channel. And I wish you very happy hunting on that battlefield. Ciao, ciao.